And Eobe had a building that Oragun would live in for free. And there was one room that Eobe did not want rented out. And that room was number 1010, which ironically is Ofun Meji in the show, or Ofun. And Oragun, being a little bit treacherous and not listening to his brother, decided he was going to rent the room out and keep the rent money for himself without telling him.
Oh, bad move.
Yeah. So he rented this family there, and everything started out fine. They had the money. You know, there was a prime piece of real estate, you know, let's say Park Avenue, I don't know. And, you know, they started living there. And in the beginning, it was fine. But as the days went on, the family started noticing phenomenon. They started noticing very haunting things. Like, you know, you'd see a ghost over here. You'd kind of see a horrible scene over here, you know, a reenactment, hallucinations. They started becoming aggressive with each other, all these different things. And it got to the point where they said, hey, we're going to break our lease and we're going to leave because, you know, we just can't deal with this. Like, this is a haunted unit, you know? And Ofume was like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. The unit's just fine, you guys, you know, whatever. And they left, you know? So Ofume put another family in there, right? And the same thing occurred, but it took it to the next level where, you know, there was a domestic situation, you know, it was attempted murder. It was all spiritually influenced due to the poltergeistish spirits that were there, and they were really haunting, you know, that space. So they did the same thing. They said, we're going to get out of here before we kill each other, but please, like, don't ever let anybody in that unit. So Ofumei decided he was going to live in the unit and see what happened. So he brought his wife and his kids in there, and the same thing started happening. You know, the spiritual phenomena, kind of like The Conjuring, all this different stuff. But Oragun, due to his greed, did not want to abdicate the unit or accept that it was unrentable because he wanted to have the residual income from it without anybody knowing about it. So he persisted on staying. And they say that the influence was so bad that he ultimately, you know, it's a rough scene. He killed his family and he killed himself.